What's up guys, today then what we're going to be doing is the first episode on the channel of Fortnite MythBusters, the most popular series on my channel involving Destiny and pretty much the other games as well that I do. So before this video does start, for the first ever episode of Fortnite MythBusters, let's see if we can try and stretch to 500 likes. It's going to be kind of difficult, but I got a feeling you guys can do it maybe. But now let's finally jump into today's episode, or the first episode of Fortnite MythBusters. The first one's coming in from WebCropolis00. And they say myth. A grenade can be shot to make it explode after being thrown. So, you know, normal grenade in Fortnite. Chuck it on the floor. Can you shoot it to make it explode before it just explodes itself? So without further ado, let's show the footage that I managed to collect. As you can see from that little bit of gameplay, not sure why I showed footage that I had collected. It was a word that I shouldn't have used, but nevertheless, from that footage of gameplay that we actually did, you can see that I shot it on several occasions and it didn't seem to just go off. It goes off after the explosive timer is done and it just goes off itself anyway. So unfortunately, you cannot shoot a grenade to make it explode anyway. But it's kind of like useless at the moment anyway, because the way grenades are, you know, you can never predict where they're going to land. It's kind of crazy how the grenades are in this game. Me personally, I'm not a crazy fan of the grenades in this game because they're so like weird how they act. I don't even know if that makes any sense. Maybe you guys can understand where I'm coming from, how the grenades just feel weird. I don't know. For me playing other games, other shooters and stuff, the grenades in this game just feel weird to me. Maybe it's just me, who knows. But nevertheless, in terms of the myth, you cannot do it, unfortunately. Let's move on to the next one then, which is coming in from UXSII Uxie. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Maybe that's the way they wanted their name to be said, but nevertheless, myth. Can you emote to avoid bullets? Does emoting move the hitbox? So this is a very popular myth that's happened in other games that I've done Mythbusters on as well. And it's always a common question, you know, do emotes actually make you avoid bullets, etc.? Can you move out the way of bullets with emotes? So without further ado, let's show the gameplay, and also I want to talk about this myth after the gameplay, but nevertheless, let's show it. Of course it works. It works in most games anyway. And now, like I said, I wanted to talk about something. With this myth, I actually saw something, I think about, I don't know, a week or two, I don't know how long ago, but I actually saw something, I believe it was on Twitter, where someone actually used the dab emote in this game to avoid a rocket coming at them. The rocket came at them, they dabbed, and the rocket went straight past their head. Like, it was crazy how like lucky they got, because they did it at the perfect time. The rocket went over their shoulder, I believe. Absolute crazy. I wish I could show it for you, but of course it would be copyrighted, so I can't do that. It's not my gameplay. But you know, maybe you'll find it on YouTube. Maybe search Fortnite dab to avoid rocket. I don't know. But nevertheless, you can use emotes to avoid bullets, Uxie. So hopefully that one is answered there. Let's move on to the next one then, which is Geography is Really Dumb HD. And in terms of your name, geography, in school, I would have agreed. But now that I've left school, I kind of wish I learned more about geography. It's kind of fun. You know, I don't know if anyone's the same as me. Let me just put the video to one side real quick. Like, when I left school, I wasn't really that fussed. But now that I'm like, I've been out of school for like 4 years now, I kind of think to myself, I wish I learned more about certain subjects and stuff, and I wish I did certain stuff in certain subjects and learned more about this and that. Because at school, when it came to geography, I didn't care. I did nothing in geography. I'm pretty sure our whole class didn't really care about it. But now that I'm actually out of school for a couple years, etc., I kind of wish I learned more about all the continents and all the kind of stuff to do with our planet. And well, that's pretty much science, but you know what I mean, all the different places and geography and stuff. I don't know, but let's get back to the video. Myth: if you jump off a platform, aka Stairway to Heaven, and you land on a jump pad, will you take damage? With this one, at first we wasn't going to do it because jump pads were just not spawning for us, so I actually deleted this myth, believe it or not. And then a jump pad came up after I deleted. Like, what? And we got a jump pad and we went, you know what? Let's do that one then. So yes, let's finally show the gameplay that we got for this one. As you can see from that, I'm pretty sure it's not a stairway to heaven all the way at the top, but nevertheless, it is enough to kill you when you jump off. And we actually went back up the stairs, and as you can see, when we got on the jump pad, our character did not take any damage, and he just bounced up in the air and managed to pull my glider out once I was in the air. So yes, if you do make a stairway or just a place high enough and you jump off and land on a jump pad, you will not take any damage, and you can just go wherever you want. So maybe someone's already done this, but if someone manages to make a stairway to heaven in the game as high as possible, and then they have a jump pad at the bottom and it's the last two alive, and the person jumps down, jumps up on the jump pad, gets his glider out, gets out of his glider and no scopes midair with his sniper or something like that, that would be absolutely amazing. But in terms of the myth, yes, it does work, and you will not take any damage when you land on a jump pad. The next one then is coming in from a Quest Boy 1 Gaming myth. Shooting someone's parachute destroys it. So at first I was like, how are we going to do this? But I thought it's actually pretty simple. Go into a duos match with my friend and just have me spawn in quickly, have my friend not spawn in quickly, and just shoot up at my friend's parachute. You know, friendly fire does work in this game. So let's see if we can shoot a parachute. So without further ado, let's show the gameplay. As you can see from that gameplay, it didn't work. It didn't work. The only thing you can do is just shoot someone down from the sky. But yeah, that is, I believe that is all the myths done for this week's episode of Fortnite MythBusters. No, it's not done, you idiot. You still got one from Hobbit Gaming. Myth. If you hit someone who is using a slurp juice while you're still gaining the health plus shields, will it cancel the slurp? So let's show it. And as you can see from that gameplay, it does not cancel the slurp. It still keeps going up. But what we did actually do is I actually told my friend to actually kill me and let me respawn and see if my health would still go up in the time frame of me slurping the juice. But it doesn't. If you get killed, it will cancel it. But if you just get hit, it will not cancel it. Now let's finally get on to the end of the video. I'm such an idiot. I forgot to include this one. Idiot. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, be sure to leave a like. That would be greatly appreciated. The first ever episode. Let's see how much support we can get on this. Subscribe to the channel if you are new for some more videos, and also comment down below on the next week's episode. Actually, no, also comment down below your myths for the next week's episode of Fortnite MythBusters. That would be greatly appreciated. Let's see how many more myths we can get and get them another episode out to you next week. I do MythBusters weekly around here if you are new around here, to let the comments flood through and get as many as possible. But yeah, comment your myths for the next week's episode, and I will see you guys on the next video. Just a little disclaimer here regarding Fortnite MythBusters. Yes, we are in a public session. Yes, sometimes I might have to kill my teammates, or vice versa, my teammates kill me. Don't worry, I'm not just killing them for the sake of it. It is to test the game, because unfortunately right now we don't have custom games, so I don't want to like get reported for team killing or whatever. I don't know. Just thought I'd put this disclaimer in there. And also, Epic Games, if you're watching this, please give us custom games. That'd be greatly appreciated.